Hey YouTube, it's Crystal Dragonfly. Coming at you with vampire books. I did an earlier video about the downfalls of actual people that are vampires. By sucking your energy, your happiness, sucking it all out of you, literally. But on this one, I figured we'd do a fun vampire one with books. Everybody loves the True Blood series, which I did too. I love the books. I was kind of disappointed in the TV series because they just took it and went, here's the books, and they went like way out here where you're not even close to it. By themselves, the TV series was good, but if you read the books before, in my opinion, I was kind of, what? Didn't care for it. No. But I own them all. Alright, so if you like the Sookie Stackhouse series, I'm referring to the books. If you like the movie, that's fine with, but the books, I would recommend series over here. My number one book I love her is Laura K. Hamilton. Okay, the series is Annette Blake, the Vampire Hunter. And this is the first book in the series, Guilty Pleasure. It's a small read. This is a really short read. I can read this like an attitude. So it's a short read. Now her latest one, which just came out a couple months ago, I believe, it is called Dead Ice. Most of her books are this thick, guys. And this is her 23rd book in the series. Okay. I love this series. Love it. I look forward to it. I have them on hold to order. I love it. I love the characters. It's not just vampires though in this series, even though I think the main is vampires. You do have were people in it. From were leopards to were wolves to were, and they take a whole interesting concept in the books. She's also from Laura Hamilton is actually from St. Louis, Missouri, which is near where I grew up. I'm not too far from there. I'm in Kansas now. So it's kind of neat, to relate to that. I just think it's cool. But Annette Blake is she raises dead for a living. And there's witches in here, guys. There's a little bit of everything. But she raises dead for a living. It's a gift she has. Necromancy. But even though they don't call it that at the beginning, necromancy you'll learn in later books. The first few books, like the first probably first three, I like, but they, I will warn you, this is a mature book. There is some, in the later books, some good, hefty, steamy sex scenes. I'm not into, I never read those lovey books, you got boxes of them, everywhere you go you see them at garage sales. Never was into those. But after the third book, you get into some sex scenes. I don't want to tell you much because I don't want to ruin it. But I'll sum it up of she almost becomes a living vampire type of thing. And she starts earning powers a normal, regular vampire gets after age. Well, she's getting them and she's not a vampire. I'm not going to tell you why or anything, but guys, read her books. Like I said, there is 23 in this series of Annette Blake. She has another series, Meredith. Can't think of the last name of the series. First name's Meredith. Awesome. It's more of the fairies. It's about real life fairy princesses, but her take on this is just so mind blowing, guys. So if you want vampires and werewolves and raising dead, read her Annette Blake series. If you want fairy, or read them both. I own them both, guys. I look forward to both of them. I love them. So Annette Blake is that series, and it's Laura K. Hamilton. I will write down in the down bar which books I'm telling. Well, the author and like the title of the series. I'm not gonna write each book because, like I said, she's got 23 just in this one. So, like I said, if you like True Bloodish, I think you would like this. Really, I mean, if you don't like True Blood, you'll like this. It's a good book. Good reads. I love them. All right. So the next one would be, if you like the Vampire Academy-ish type. There's another one I just can't think of it. I used to have a couple of them, but I got rid of them because I don't really read them over and over. The teenage ones. Bentley, quit it! Sorry guys, my grandson's like attacking the table. You're fine. If you like the teenage bopper ones, and I'm not making fun of you guys, because guess what? I read all those teeny bopper ones too. Bentley! Stop it! Take a breath. I love those, and I read them. I read them all several times. The one where the Morganvilles, those are good. If you like those type, this one is Chloe Neill. This is called Some Girls Bite, and it's a Chicagoland vampire novel. They're small reads again for me. They're not quite that level, but they're not quite adult. They're, you know, they're in the, I believe they're in the adult section, but kind of the same type of reading, if you understand what I'm saying. But awesome book, guys. She has, let me see, 11 right now in her series. She's got more coming out. Both of the Laura K and this one has ones coming out. She actually has one coming out, I think, next month. She usually puts out 1 to 2 a year. So, Laura K, 1 a year if you're lucky. But you can see the difference. This one is about Merritt, excuse me, and it's vampires. That's what it's about. She gets turned into a vampire without permission. She learns, kind of going by that, and she becomes a kind of like an enforcer, vampire enforcer. Very good, very good. Like I said, small, easy read. There is not really. I let my teenage daughter read these, so they are for any audience. Great book, Chloe Neill. Quick read. Like I said, I love them. I love my Laura K. These are really good books. I was glad to find this series. Alright, the next one I have for vampires is Jeaniene Frost. And her series is a Night Huntress novel. This is actually the last book in the series. There are 11 in the series. I'm still kind of pissed off at her, how she ended it. I mean, I was pissed, guys. I don't know about you. For me, when I'm reading these books, they are part of my life. Do you know what I mean? You cry with these characters. You get mad with these characters. You live in that world she created. She ended it, and I did not like how she ended it. This year was a bad year for my series because I had a couple that actually ended, and I was really upset. I mean, I was so mad, guys. Oh, I was so mad. But anyways, I hope you guys read it and fall in love with them, and you can be mad with me. Yeah, read a book where you can be mad. These are with, the main characters are Cat and Bones. There are 2 separate characters. Cat actually hunts them to kill them and falls in love with Bones, kind of one of those types. There are those romantic scenes in there, but it's not like nitty gritty, you know, really, yeah, you know what I mean. Cat and Bones was actually, or I should say the Night Huntress series, was actually before or about the same time. I don't remember. I think it was before my Laura K. Love her series. They're good. You'll fall in love with Cat, and you will fall in love with Bones with her. A lot of action. They're good. They're not like it's not a love novel, no. There may be love in some of them, but it's not, good. fighting kick-assy. They're good, okay, but this is strictly vampire. I do think there is some ghouls in it, but that's like a back type of thing. This is vampires. Same as the Some Girls Bite, but totally different takes on it. Totally two different takes. Some Girls Bite, the Neill, Chicagoland, vampires had just come out to the world, kind of like the whole True Blood, how they did. They kind of do it that way, but it's totally different. This one, they're not out. So, she actually works for a government agency, you know, one of those hush-hush ones. They recruit her because she's actually a half-breed. Her mom got supposedly raped and bore her, so she's half vampire, half human. Very good book, guys. And that is a Night Huntress novel. Like I said, though, those are it. That's what there is. There's 11 of them. There ain't no more. I'm hoping maybe she could come. I don't know. I'm so upset with her right now. Because I didn't see it ending. You know, I was like, what? And she's got other series out there. I've tried reading. Maybe after I get past the maybe if I get past the upsetness of it, I'll try to read some of them, but alright, on to, let's see here, my Patricia Briggs. The main character is Mercedes. This is the first one in the series. It's called Moon Called. She has 9 in her series, 9 or 10. I love Mercedes. Oh, she goes by Mercy. She's actually a shapeshifter, but she was born with it. She's she shapeshifts into a coyote. Kind of like an Indian type of thing. They can change into. She's Indian, by the way. But she was raised by werewolves. So this one has some vampires in it, but it's more along the were community. It's got a good storyline. I love her. I love Mercedes. It's she is very much a strong woman character, very much so. I mean, very much so. I'm surprised she's lived this long, as much shit she gets into, because like the coyote, she gets into stuff. So, very good one. All the books I'm showing you guys, I recommend, because like I said, I buy them. I love them. You know, I read these books at least, the whole series, at least once a year. Some of them are twice. And this is not all my series. So this one is, like I said, she's a mechanic. Go figure. She is born she turns into a coyote. She's raised by werewolves. And there are some sexy, awesome characters of werewolves in here. Some crazy ones too. But it does have a little bit of the other supernaturals. But mainly that's what that one's about. Good book. Let's see here. And the last one I have for our vampire books is Kim Harrison. This is the first one in the season. Why do I keep saying that? Series. And she has 13 in the book. This is another one that the series ended this year. On this one I was upset that it ended, but how she ended it and where she took it and how it ended, I was happy for the characters. I know it sounds like my best friend, but guys, when you don't have friends, these characters in these books become my best friends. Sad as it sounds, it's how, I guess I'm a nerdy girl, but they are. You know, like I said, I cry through my books, I laugh. So back to my Kim Harrison. This is the first one in this series, and it's Dead Witch Walking, and it's the Hollow. I think she calls them the Hollow. Yeah, Hollow series. Hollow. Some more female lead characters. Females. All these have lead female characters, guys. All of them. They have also some good ass guys, but this is the female perspective. I like this one, and her name in there is Rachel Morgan. She is a witch. This is a witch series, but it's very strong in vampires, and that's why I'm showing it today. But she's a witch, and it's funny because some of the stuff she talks about and does in her books, we actually, you know, with certain herbs and or mixing spells, and you know, that's not, you know, I fell in love with her even before all of that, because the first couple aren't very much into it. I like her because she is, yes, she's a witch, yes, she's actually, the first book that she is in law enforcement, not very long, and she's got a death threat on her. Her roommate is a vampire, and there's a whole bag of emotional smorgasbord there. And her roommate's a girl. I like Rachel because, you know how the books, I love the books, I love my books, but how usually the storyline, oh, that ain't gonna happen, or, you know, I wouldn't do it, you know, I would do this. You know, that would be what would happen to me, not that, you know. Well, guess what? Rachel gets into those predicaments, as you and me would, and she don't get out of them easily. If, you know, help comes, she picks the wrong way to do it. You can very much so relate with her. Can relate with her, and I love that. Love it. And like I said, she's got 13 books of this series, and they're great reads. I mean, this is, like I said, her first, and it's a good read. I mean, I finish a couple of these a day if I like it. And then most of her books are like this, are a little bit thicker. Good witchy series with some vampires in it, and demons. She dabbles in demons. It's really cool. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I was actually writing to one of my my magic pen pals, and I got talking about books, and I thought, you know what, with Halloween, why not? Let's talk about some vampire ones. I will share more of my series and what I read later, but go get you some of these, guys. If you haven't read any of these, start with the first one of the series. Don't do the mid one, because it's going to screw up the whole series for you. Start with that first book, guys. Happy reading to you guys. Happy fall. And just happiness. Blessed be. Bye.